Hello guys, it's Ramos here and welcome to a video where we're going to talk about the Akali rework. We know it is going to happen pretty soon and she's on the list for rework. She's up for a full rework, so a graphics plus gameplay rework in the future, in the distant future, but she's also going to be a little bit changed in the near future when they're going to be the big Assassins update, and she's on the list as well as many others like Kassadin, Katarina. Some of them are confirmed. And since I'm the best Akali player in my house and I've been in the top 1000 Akali players for quite a long time and even in top 500, and I'm a mastery level 7 for a while, a lot of people have been asking me what I think about it and what I hope will happen in the rework and what I hope will not happen in the rework. So in this video we're going to talk about what I like about Akali, what I dislike about Akali, and what I hope will happen in her rework and what I hope will not happen in her rework. So what they have said for now is that it's not going to be a full rework like Fiora, for example. It will be more of an enhance of the Akali that we know now and just improve on that, and overall it will be a buff, but still it will be more fair for the opponent. So what we can say from this is that she still should keep her playstyle with the spell vamp and her fast assassinations, but maybe she won't be able to snowball as hard. I don't know how. I hope they won't reduce the stacks on the ultimate, or I hope they won't make skill shots or anything, because that way she was not going to be so easy to jump in on the target you want to assassinate and take him out as fast as you can. But the thing is, she's not going to be changed very much from what I understand from what they said for now, and I hope that they will remain true to her, and they said that Akali mains will still like her and the main core of her will remain unchanged. So they said that in short it's overall a buff, but when it's done it's going to be more fair to the opponent. I don't know for now what to take from this. I really like to roam with Akali and get fed every time and help all the lanes and snowball a lot. I hope they can still let you snowball if you play her well, but I don't know how they're going to stop that. What are they going to reduce the ultimate stacks, so maybe you get more every time you rank it up? That would be one of my ideas, but it's going to be better for early game, but worse for late game, so we're going to get into that as well. So what I thought was that maybe you get your ultimate from rank 1, but you only have one stack, so it's not going to be as bad in early game, because Akali is pretty damn horrible until level 6, you can't do really much, especially if you're against a ranged champion. It's very hard to poke him, you just have to W, get to him with Q and repeat that, but it's pretty hard. So what I thought was that maybe they would give you the ultimate from rank 1, but you only have one stack, and then at level 6 you get 2 stacks, and then when you max it out you get 3 stacks. But that's going to be a little bit weird, but still, that could help the early game. But I don't know if they're going to do that, or if they're going to make them skill shots. I really hope they don't make the Q or the ultimate skill shots. That will kind of cut her assassin-like feeling, because you can just jump on whoever you like. So that's like making Katarina's E a skill shot. It's gonna be pretty damn weird. More details that they gave here is that her kit is not as cool deep as it could be, and when you play against her, she's pretty damn strong and frustrating, and feels like there's nothing you can do to save yourself against her. That's true, because you can just keep jumping on the same target again and again. Another thing that could be done, but this will be pretty damn bad for Kali players, would be that you won't be able to jump on the same target with the ultimate again and again. So maybe it deals more damage, but you can only jump once, and if you have to kill him, you need to be able to do that very fast before they can get away from it, because you won't be able to jump again with another ultimate on them. That could be a possibility as well, the same as the one that they reduce the stacks and you increase them through time, but that could be pretty damn weird. Still, they said the W, they want to improve it. I mean, I like the W because you can get away pretty nicely with it, but if they have a pink ward, you're kind of dead, or if they have something to see you like Lee Sin. So there are some abilities that can see you through the pool, and you can also get damaged in the pool, so it's not always that good. So they're exploring new ways, and I have a few ideas for the W. Maybe make it like a smoke bomb, so enemies can't use abilities or can see you while you're in it if they're near you, or maybe make it movable, so you can move with a shroud around you, similar to Rogue's abilities in World of Warcraft. So it's an ability that makes everyone around you stealth, so Shroud of Concealment. Maybe just make you stealth, but it would be pretty damn interesting to make your whole team stealth, so it has some benefit for the team as well, and it's unique in that way. To make your whole team stealth would be pretty damn amazing. Just imagine that, going with all your team behind targets and killing them as 5, that would be pretty damn fun. So you make a shroud around you for a few seconds maybe, and if there are allies nearby, they're also going to be stealthed if they stay near you, because it's going to be a circle around you that stealths them, and if they remain then, they will be stealthed. That would be pretty cool as well. I don't know if that's possible, but it's a pretty cool idea that I thought about. Or maybe just keep it pretty much the same, but make it so it's impossible to see, make it mega stealth, so you cannot see in there even if you put pink words, or you cannot be attacked, you're invulnerable as Akali if you're in there. That would be pretty OP, but that also could be a possibility for her doubling. And also they want to turn the fights to be more fair, so if you're behind you can still win, and if they're behind they can still beat you, so I don't know what that means. Maybe it's something with the ultimate, like I said before, reduce its power so you can just jump and kill everyone. But that's what I like the most about Akali, you know, jumping on targets and taking them out fast if they're squishy, so I don't know. And unpump the cool factor, of course, we need that, we need some more visuals, because she looks pretty damn bad at this point. Her Headhunter skin looks pretty nice, but more effects would be really amazing, and maybe some sound effects to the ultimate, to the Q, something better to feel more amazing when you kill them. And of course a visual upgrade to the old skins that look pretty damn bad now, even if they made that texture upgrade, they still don't look as good as they should. Still, this last part makes me not afraid at all, because they say they will keep the Akali core, so you like dashes, of course I like dashes, so we'll still have the dashes from the ultimate. And Big's burst damage, of course she's an assassin, she needs to be able to one-shot squishy targets in 2 seconds, so that will be kept. And coming in and out of Smoky Shroud, of course I like that. So the W will still be something related to stealth, I don't know what. I don't know if they're going to be something like what I said before, a Shroud that makes everyone invisible, or make you invincible while you're in it, or makes targets not able to hit you while you're in it, I don't know, but I'm sure they will upgrade the W somehow. And dual scaling, that's also a thing that I like a lot, so I hope they keep that as well. So they say there that they would like to keep that, and it's amazing because I like to be able to hit and heal at the same time, so Spell Vamp and Lifesteal is a pretty good passive for her, so I don't think they should need to change that. What they need to change is upgrade the W a little bit and the E. The E is pretty damn useless right now. It was good before when you could explode the Q with it, but now it's kind of useless, so maybe a new skill, something more unique, something interesting could fit in there, because right now it's just Ulf, E, just spam it in minions, you can't do much with the E, only just finish your rotation with it, but still you waste energy that could be better used on your Q. So let's go over again the things that I like and the things that I dislike. So what I like now the most on her is the Q and the R. I hope those won't get changed too much or at all, because they're good, they're the core of Akali, the Q and the R. Just throw your Q, then rush with the R and explode that mark, and then jump here and there. I like the R a lot. I hope they don't make it a skill shot, the Q or the R. If they make them a skill shot, it's going to be very ugly, you won't be able to do as much, and I'm afraid of that, because most of the champions that get reworked and didn't have any skill shots kind of get a skill shot, maybe except Annie, but she still has T-burst, but it's not the same. So I hope they don't make the Q or the R a skill shot, because she's an assassin, she needs to be able to jump fast on targets, and if you're in a team fight, and if there are even minions nearby, you won't be able to jump on your AD carry from their AD carry from behind like that easy. You can jump on someone in front of him and then on him, but still it's going to be harder. You need to be able to assassinate them as fast as possible, and without a targeted ultimate it's going to be hard. So I really hope they keep the ultimate and the Q pretty much the same. Next, I still like the passive, so I like to have the Spell Vamp and the Lifesteal. If they are no longer in the items, you at least have them scaling from your passive, so if you're dying, just keep hitting. That's how you remain alive quite often, so if you're dying, just keep hitting and you'll heal, and you will be able to remain alive in team fights even if you are close to death using the Spell Vamp and the Lifesteal. And again, no skill shots, I like that a lot, and I hope they won't change it. And another thing that I really like about Akali is her voice. So the voice actress is pretty damn amazing. She's Laura Bailey. If you don't know her, she does the voices of many characters from video games, from animes, from cartoons, and from animated movies. She does the voice for Jaina, for Blood Rain, for Akali, and for many others characters that you probably know from other games. So I really hope they won't change her voice, because she's pretty damn badass, you have to admit that.
So many noobs. Will matchmaking ever find true balance? I suggest you run. I want to savor this.
But if they have to add more lines, I mean, I would like more lines or something like that, but don't change the voice actress. get Laura Bailey back and do voices with her again, so don't change the voice actress because I like her, and many characters that she does, I like them in other games as well. I really like her voice, and I hope they won't change the voice actress, even if this is not such a big deal. It kind of is for an Akali player for such a long time. You get used to her voice, and I wouldn't like that to be changed. And one last part that I like a lot, it's the roaming, so I hope they won't affect that in some way. I always go and roam on top and on bot and help the other lanes and get kills there as well and help them get kills. So I hope they will be able to let you still snowball, and if you are ahead you can go and help other lanes, and if you're behind you can still go on other lanes and try to get kills there and help your teammates get kills there and help their lanes and help yourself as well by getting some kills on the other lanes. So I really hope they won't change that too much. And again, let's go over the parts that I don't like about Akali right now. So the E is pretty damn useless at the moment. It was decent when you were able to explode your Q with it, but since that nerf it's pretty damn useless. They reduced the range of her ultimate and they disabled that E component, so now it's bad, and I think it needs to be something new. If they don't add the Q explosion again, I don't know, they could add something new, maybe still an AoE but a little bit better. I mean, right now it's like a AoE auto attack that's good for farming more minions at once. It's not really good in the rotation because you can waste energy on it that you could preserve for the Q. So E is pretty bad at the moment. You can spam it a lot, sure, but that wastes your energy very fast if you don't have blue. So it's not that good, and I think it's going to be something new. Probably something new, or they're going to update it again to maybe be able to work with your ultimate or with your Q again, or maybe does something special in the Shroud. I don't know. But I think it needs to be something else. Maybe something that pulls the enemies to you, so you can jump on them, and if they run away you can pull them back as well, so like an AoE pull. That would be pretty cool as well. Imagine trash hooks from all directions at once, you know, pulling enemies close to you. So that would also work, but I don't know. And again, W is pretty damn easy to counter, especially in higher elo. In lower elo people don't really buy pinks, and you can just use it to jump on enemies, slow them and stay there to recharge your cooldowns, then jump back and take the kills. So in low elo it's no problem, but later on everyone buys pinks and everyone takes counters that can see you or can damage you in the pools. Swain is very annoying versus Akali in the W. Lee Sin is also very annoying, but maybe they'll do something to not be able to be countered by pinks, or I don't know, something to make it more powerful. Maybe that Shroud thing that I talked about. I really like that, to make your whole team invisible, but even that kind of sounds too damn OP. And finally, she's bad until level 6. In most cases you can't really do much until level 6, you have to wait behind and you can't even farm if it's a rage champion that can poke you hard, so you have to try and farm with your Q or with your W, go around and take less hits. But she's pretty damn bad until level 6, so I don't know if they're going to do something about that, give your ultimate from rank 1 so you can jump then, but I don't know. Or maybe make the ultimate the E and make the ultimate something new. That could also be interesting. I don't know, I just hope they keep the dashes and don't give any skill shots and keep the R and the Q pretty much the same. Even if they change the R with the E, that could also be interesting. So what I want to remain is Laura Bailey as the voice actress, the Q and the R to remain pretty much the same, and the passive to remain there as well, and to be able to roam freely, so no skill shots and no something like that that can disadvantage you for assassinating the target that you desire, because pretty much every assassin can do that. So if they would take that away from her, it's going to be pretty damn weird. I mean, Katarina can E in targets and kill them. With Akali right now you can ultimate in the targets and kill them. With Kha'Zix you can jump freely on whoever you want. With Zed as well, with the ultimate you can target someone or use your W to get close to them. So still, it's not that OP, the ultimate. Even if they reduce the charges or make you not able to charge on the same target multiple times, it's still a good ultimate, so I hope that remains the same. And they said that when to keep them close to the core of Akali players, so she shouldn't change too much. Alright, and that's it for this video. It's been pretty long, but I wanted to rant about this and talk a little bit about what I want to see in the rework and what I don't want to see. I don't know if it's going to happen in a full rework, or if something is going to happen first in the Assassin's rework. I don't know, but those big reworks for many champions at once don't usually change too much. I mean, look at the Mage's rework, nothing changed drastically, only a few champions, so Malzahar and those, but maybe she's going to be one of the main champions in the Assassin's rework, and she's going to be getting quite a big update there, so they're not going to do the full rework as well. But I would like a full rework with better graphics on her and new textures and everything, but I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. It's going to take a while. The Assassin's Rework is going to be in the pre-season, so there's quite some time until then. But I can hope for the best, and I hope they won't change her too much. But either way, I'll still play her. I'm playing her since I started playing this game, even if I built her with attack speed at the beginning in Season 1. Because I've been playing from beta, but didn't get level 30 until Season 3, I think. I didn't play too much before that. But yeah, she's my main for years. She's always been. Through nerfs and buffs, I always played her. I always found a way to play her, and I always will. And thanks for watching. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more stuff. Check out my races in League of Legends video if you're not racist. And I'll see you soon. Bye bye. Oh, and the giveaway is still up, so you can join it. You know, the glam link below. Okay, bye bye.